What if I told you that just a few decades ago, Iran looked completely different? We're talking about women in miniskirts, Western music blasting in the streets. A country that felt more like Europe than the Middle East. So what happened? How did Iran go from one of the most modern countries in the region to something entirely different almost overnight? Let's take a look at what Iran was really like before 1979. Before the 1979 revolution, Iran was ruled by a king, known as the Shah. During the 1960s and 70s, the country went through rapid modernization. Cities like Tehran became booming, modern hubs. You'd see cinemas, nightclubs, luxury hotels, and Western fashion everywhere. People listened to pop music, watched Hollywood films, and lived lifestyles that felt surprisingly global. Iran wasn't isolated. It was deeply connected to the Western world. One of the most striking differences? Women's rights. Women in Iran could vote, go to university, and even hold government positions. There was no mandatory dress code. Many dressed just like women in Europe or America at the time. On top of that, new laws gave women more power in marriage and divorce. Education also expanded rapidly. The government pushed literacy campaigns and built universities across the country. For many people, especially in cities, life was improving fast. A big reason for this rapid change? Oil. Iran's oil wealth exploded during this time. That money fueled massive infrastructure projects, roads, railways, industries. A new middle class began to grow. People had jobs, opportunities, and access to modern lifestyles. On the surface, everything looked like progress. But underneath, serious problems were building. Despite all the modernization, Iran was not a democracy. The Shah ruled with strict control. Political opposition wasn't tolerated. A secret police force kept a close eye on citizens. Silencing critics and crushing dissent. Many people felt they had no voice. So while life looked modern, freedom was limited. And then came the deeper issues. Not everyone benefited from modernization. While cities thrived, many rural areas remained poor and disconnected. At the same time, religious leaders began pushing back. They believed Western influence was destroying traditional values. One of the most powerful voices was a religious leader who would later change Iran forever. He and others saw the rapid changes as a threat to their identity and beliefs. Eventually, frustration reached a breaking point. Different groups, students, workers, religious leaders began to unite. They were angry about inequality, corruption, and lack of freedom. Protests spread across the country. And in 1979, everything changed. The monarchy was overthrown. The Iran the world once knew disappeared almost overnight. Iran before 1979 wasn't perfect. It was modern, but controlled. Progressive, but unequal. And those contradictions led to one of the most dramatic transformations in modern history. So the next time you see Iran today, just remember, it hasn't always looked this way.